Hey, National Eating Healthy Day is November the 2nd, but you can make and enjoy low-fat, tasty dishes all year long.
That's right. Today we have a great tasting recipe straight from the pages of the American Heart Association's new project, Go Fresh Cookbook. Meredith Martin from the American Heart Association is here along with Executive Chef Glenn Hooper. Folks, thanks so much for coming in. Nice to see you. Okay, let's just get right to it, Meredith. We hear it time and again, eating healthy does the body well. And the heart.
It does. So the American Heart Association is definitely driving to have people eat healthy. We know it's a preventative measure for heart disease and stroke. Right now we have our Plus Color campaign where we are encouraging Americans to add 1 cup of fruit or vegetables to their plate every day to create more color, which we know is going to be healthier.
And over time that can really help the body.
Absolutely.
Okay. And the brighter the color, the better, probably in most cases, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just heard a thing this week about apples. We got some apples here. That the apple skin itself is probably one of the better parts of the apple for you. And so don't peel the apples because that's got the color in it there. So we want those colors. We peeled these. But they're for cooking, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to get you to work. What are you going to fix for us today?
So I am making a pork stir fry with apples and pears in it.
Wait a minute. You said stir fry.
Stir
And
fry.
it's healthy.
Well, it uses a small amount of oil, and you're doing it in a pan and not deep frying it, so it's not really absorbing that much oil.
So moderation.
Everything in moderation.
Moderation's the first to go. All right. So what are we going to start with?
Okay, so you're going to start with the sauce.
Okay. I'm going to get out of your way.
And you're going to take some low-sodium soy sauce, about 2 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, some brown sugar, a tablespoon of toasted sesame oil,
Toasted sesame oil. Nice.
That's going to taste good.
2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar,
And we're going to put this recipe on our website a little bit later on today, so you can follow along at home.
and half a cup of water. And you're just going to whisk this all together.
This is our glaze, Glenn?
Yeah, and once you add it to the pan at the end, the cornstarch will thicken it once it's hot.
Okay.
I already have some made though, over here. And then in the pan, you're gonna add a little bit of oil.
And when you said a little bit, that's not much.
No.
Just enough to
that
coat the bottom of the pan,
is-
basically.
I think it's 2 tablespoons. Then you're gonna saute onions,
Lots of onions.
Little sizzle.
I love onions.
red pepper,
Okay. There are the bright colors you were talking about, Bill.
Yep.
some ginger root. That'll definitely give it a lot of brightness in the dish. And for the dish in the cookbook, it's actually broccoli and black beans. But since it's fall, I thought I would substitute some apples and pears.
Oh, nice. I bet that would complement really nice.
Right, so this is a dish that's very versatile. He is using Lean Generation pork from Smithfield, who is one of our sponsors for the Richmond Hardball coming up in April. And if you have a lean meat, you can sort of use anything. Bell peppers, broccoli, pineapple, anything that's gonna bring color and those natural nutrients is gonna make this a little bit of a healthier dish.
Now, this obviously isn't going to, stir fry doesn't take a long time to do. And once the onions and the peppers get going there, then I imagine everything moves along pretty quick.
Yeah, and I actually have one here.
Voila,
already done.
magic
That was
television.
quick, man.
So,
Glenn, you've done this before. Wait, what do we need to put this down here? All right.
so before you saute all the vegetables, I sauteed the pork, but I did it ahead of time, and then you would remove from the pan, put it on a towel to absorb some of the oil, and then you would saute the vegetables, and then add it all back together, and you pour in the sauce we made earlier, and bring it to a simmer, and then that's
How
about
long
it.
would you say from beginning to end this would take?
It takes about 15 minutes to get everything cut and prepped out, and about 15 minutes to cook.
It's not too bad. 30 minutes and a healthy meal as well.
Well,
very
that's
simple.
15 for him.
Right,
You and I,
right,
it's an
right.
hour and a half. So, what kind of apples, by the way? We didn't ask because you looks like you get a couple different kinds and a pear up here.
So, I went and got a large selection of apples. I have some Jazz apples. I have some Washington apples. I have some Bosch pears. I think actually I have a pear apple, apple pear. Sure, that way goes.
Yeah. And so all of that goes in, whatever you can find local and fresh,
Yeah.
and it tastes great.
Yes.
Meredith, tell us about this VIP event that you have.
Sure. So this is a great example of a recipe using Smithfield's Lean Generation pork products. Every year before the Heart Ball, we have a kickoff event that highlights our live auction items. And for the past couple of years, we've been inviting local Richmond chefs to come and put their creative spin on a heart-healthy dish using Lean Generation pork. So tying together the taglines of the American Heart Association and Smithfield. American Heart Association is Life is Why, Smithfield is Flavor Hails from Smithfield. So we are really focusing on Flavor is Why. You can eat healthy, but it can also be good for you.
So this VIP, whoever wins, actually gets to go to the ball and then have their food served.
Yes, so it is our 25th anniversary coming up in April, and it is a sold-out event usually, so this is a great opportunity for a local chef to come and show off their creative
No.
and then get highlighted at the Heart Ball.
We've got some information
How
right
good
here.
is it?
Remember that National Eating Healthy Day is November
You don't need a
2nd.
napkin.
For more information on the Chef Challenge in 2017, Richmond Heart Ball, we're going to post all the details on our show website by early afternoon at WTBR.com/VTM.